KUGAN, CASSIUS, iFL TV. Oh, do you know what? With me, I've got Eddie Hearn. How are you?
In bits.
Let's recap. Obviously, highs and lows of the night. It's just been quite bizarre, strange, but emotionally high. I'm waffling on. Let's talk about Kevin Mitchell first.
Yeah. Oh, mate. He was 10 seconds away. I mean, on the scorecards, he was up 1 by 2 rounds. One was all square, and one was up by 6 rounds, which I thought was a bit ridiculous. If he survived 10 more seconds of that fight, they would have stopped it in his corner, and they would have gone to the scorecards. And he would have been the new WBC lightweight champion.
What do you think Kevin Mitchell will do now?
Do you know what? Like, I hope he carries on because he's lost to probably the best lightweight in the world. Yeah, if he fought Dardis Perez or if he fought Mickey Bay, you know, he would have won the world title tonight. And he boxed Jorge Linares and he was winning the fight. The injuries couldn't enable him to box the way he could have boxed. And I can't tell you, you couldn't meet a man, a nice man. You know, I got in the ring and he said to me, "I'm so sorry." I was like, you know.
You felt that Linares was there for the taking at some point. So
not in the first 4 rounds. I was thinking,
then,
how are we going to win this fight? It was like that against Maduma.
Yeah.
And Kevin was concentrating so hard. And even when he was under attack, he was catching the shots. He was brilliant. And he came into the fight. And it just honestly broke my heart. Broke my heart, that did. I mean, I was, you know, coming back for the Anthony Joshua fight, I was just like in a trance. It was just... And his face was in bits, do you know what I mean? Gash there, lump here, nose was busted. You know, but that's the lows of boxing, kicks you right in the nuts.
But just before that, obviously, Selby captured the IBF featherweight crown with...
Probably one of the best performances I've seen to win a world title. I mean, he made Gradovic look ordinary. It's a guy in his 5th defence, just one fight really. He's a very good pressure fighter. Selby's just on another level, you know. It was just
some of his moves tonight were exceptional.
Wonderful performance. Everyone's raving about him. You know, he's a very, very good fighter, and I'm pleased for him. I'm pleased for the Sanagars as well. You know, they've built him up. You know, I took him. This is his 6th fight with us, and when I signed him, people said to me, "Why are you signing Lee Selby? Don't sell a ticket." And because I watched him box at one of our shows in Belfast, he beat Martin Lindsay, and I remember turning round and looking at him ring walking. You know when he does his. And I just thought, he's got something about him, and God, can he fight? And he's going to go on now, and Britain's got another world champion. I'm just gutted that Kevin couldn't do it, you know. If they both could have won world titles tonight. I mean, it was a mad night, absolutely brilliant night. Steve Bunce even said it was one of the best nights of boxing he's ever been to. Live on the radio, I couldn't believe it, I'm still in shock. But, you know, just ups, downs, rounds.
Let's talk about Anthony Joshua. Do you know Kevin Johnson? Did he say in the post-fight interview that he's now retired from the sport?
I don't know.
I just interviewed him now, and he said he's absolutely done with boxing. He said if he can't, when he starts losing to a 12-0 kid in these terms,
his face at the end of the fight said it all. It was as if to say, "That's not right." Anthony Joshua built up what was inside him in the build-up to this fight when Kevin Johnson put his hand on his chest and said, Anthony Joshua kept his calm, but inside, I watched him on the pads tonight in the change room. I've never seen anything like. I've never seen him like that, and he hit him so hard and so fast. It was scary. And people will say, "Oh, Johnson's old." That was Kevin Johnson. It's his 13th fight, Anthony Joshua. He just stopped him in 2 rounds. Probably should have been the first round, really. On another level.
He'll probably fight in the summer before September.
Yeah.
But September, you're looking for the next level of opponent, as in, you know.
Yeah, David Price, Dylan White, Derek Chisora, you know, those kind of guys. I mean, he's going to beat him easy. You know that, don't you? But what can you do? We have to go through the process. But it's going to be a lot of fun watching it. And watching the build-ups and watching him, because it's a joy to watch him. You see the crowd.
I know, Joshua. What bill was he on? The Liverpool bill or the Manchester bill? Manchester bill. So how will you look to put an opponent?
We need someone that's. I mean, I keep saying we need someone who's going to give him some rounds. He ain't gone past the 3rd round.
This was the one to give him rounds.
Yeah, of course. You probably couldn't find a better heavyweight to give him rounds. I don't know.
It's coming. New British champion Scott Cardle, John Ryder.
Oh mate, all these fights just completely passed me by. So Dave Ryan against John Wayne Hibbert, one of the best fights I've ever seen.
Fight.
Dave Ryan gets decked twice, gets up again, cuts. How many cuts were there tonight? I mean, Ryan was cut, Hibbert was cut, Cardle was cut, Evans was cut, Mitchell was cut about 14 times, Gavin was cut, Selby was cut, Gradovic was cut, but Hibbert's cuts really affected him in the fight, broke his nose as well. Well ahead in the fight, gets stopped in the 9th or 10th round. One of the best fights I've seen. You know, John Ryder, just Scotty Cardle first, great performance against someone that makes you look really awkward. But you know, great performance, good fight as well. And then John Ryder was boxing with like total control and ease for 4 rounds, and his legs went and he ran out of gas. Like, we've got to look at what the problem is, whether it's the weight, whether he overtrained. But listen, no, not taking anything away from Nick Blackwell. The champ is here. Yeah.
The champ.
Did we not disturb you?
The champ.
You saying, bro?
Yeah.
Sorry, we'll just wrap it up now.
Yeah,
finally, obviously, Kel Brook.
Yeah, too big, too strong.
Yeah.
Frankie gave it everything. Made Kel look poor at times because he's so awkward. But he said, I've never felt anything like it, Ed. He said, the punch power, one thing. He said, but the strength in clinches. And, you know, I didn't feel like that was Kel at his very best tonight, but probably because Frankie was so on it and so awkward. But, you know, just an unbelievable night.
Are you still looking for Rios at the end of
I like the Rios fight, yeah, I do.
Is there other options there for Brook?
Yeah, of course. But I like the Rios fight, but you know, I spoke to Khan's team the other day and I just said, look, can't we just do the fight for October, November? They know they're not going to get the Mayweather fight in September. Can't we just do it? Like, right, Andy Joshua press conference.
All right, well listen, thanks for talking to iPhone TV, and we'll catch up with you soon. Thank you very much, Eddie.